Breaking news, sad news out of the sporting world. Boxing legend George Foreman is dead at the age of 76. Good evening. I'm Dick Brennan. Christine is off. He was one of the most beloved sports figures in history. George Foreman indeed was a puncher and a pitchman. Steve Overmyer is here with more on his extraordinary life. Steve.
It really was. It's just a sad day in all of the sports world because George Foreman was a giant in sports, in the ring, and outside. He was a man who fought with power and lived with purpose. George Foreman once shook the world with his fists. Then he warmed our hearts and our kitchens. This tough kid from Houston rose to Olympic gold, then to world heavyweight champion. His furious fists matched his demeanor then. When he knocked out Joe Frazier in 1973, it gave us one of the greatest calls in sports history.
Down goes Frazier! Down goes Frazier! Down goes Frazier!
The following year was the Rumble in the Jungle. Muhammad Ali knocked him out, and Foreman's air of invincibility was shredded. He disappeared for a while, became a minister, and found peace. That's when Foreman did something you never see. He returned to boxing in his 40s. He was a father to 12 kids, most named George or some variation of that. He came back with a bigger belly, but also a bigger smile. And when he knocked out champion Michael Moorer in 1994, he became the oldest heavyweight champion of all time. He was 45. He was a boxer, a father, a preacher, but maybe most famously, a salesman.
Hi, I'm George Foreman, and this is my lean, mean, fat-reducing grilling machine.
The George Foreman grill sold more than 100 million units, and it earned him far more money than boxing ever did. He may have punched his way into history, but he laughed his way into our hearts. And in the end, George Foreman was known less for his knockouts and more for his comeback in the ring and in life. And what he leaves is a legacy of rumbles, redemption, and ribs. And in the end, George Foreman gave us more than knockouts and grills. He gave us maybe the rarest thing in all of sports, genuine joy. And that lasts long after his final bell.
Yeah, and you know, Steve, you remember he was in the shadow of Ali for so long, and then
Right.
it just sort of changed.
What's crazy is that after he left and he came back, when he came back, it was like, it's almost as if he took on Ali's persona, and that's when he found the most kind of success. I mean, that's when he became beloved in America.
Yeah, and an entirely different audience, a much younger one, with grills.
Yes, with the grills.
Well done, Steve. Thank you very much. For more on George Foreman's life and legacy, go to our website, cbsnewyork.com.